Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Sophie and today we're joining Scraptember, hosted by Margaret from Seven Plaza and Tony from Crafty by Tony. Today I have decided to use the bingo card prompt. Now, as I'm really lucky, I have lots of old bingo cards from a lot of different colors, and I'm going to pick a handful. Well, actually, probably just 3. That's a handful because I have very small hands. So a green one, maybe a red one, and this one are really thick. I'll see if I can use them or not. So there we are. I put them on the side. Now, as you can see, I have punches. I have 3 of them taken out. They're circles. I also have some acetate on my desk, which I've thrifted. And what I want to do, what I sort of have in mind, is to punch circles, then to glue an acetate piece behind, which will have either a stamp or a sticker or something. But I want to use the part that I've punched as a sort of sliding thing to cover the hole, so that you can just, push it and then see what's behind it. Okay, so I'm going to try to do that. And now I'm just thinking, do I want them all this side, this way, or could I do one like this? I think I could, because at one point I will be making a huge journal in terms of size, which I've not really done so far. So let's start. First thing is obviously to punch holes. Now I've taken 3 different sizes. I am not sure whether this is going to work on this one because it's really thick. Let me see. Oof. That might be complicated. Let me see. Can I? Yes, if I use my weight, it works. So we have 1. Let's try a bigger one. Sophie, you're a nice girl, but your mind is really something. I'm going to put you here. Maybe a bit more. Ah, come on. Yeah. Let's see. Are you? You're not completely through. Are you now? Because if you're not, you're almost. Yeah, almost. Okay. I think I'm going to help it with a knife. There we go. See, well, it is cut. Let me just get it. Okay, so we have 2 holes and I have a tiny one. I'm just going to maybe have it here. There we go. We do have holes. Now, I need to think. But we're going to do this like a sort of a mass making. So I'm just going to go on with the holes. One here. One here. And one here. So we have our 3 little bits like this. You wait. For me on the side. So this one is going to be thick as well. But not as thick as the other one. I will need to pick that up. So then, ta-da! And maybe the same or smaller. Well, let's do smaller. Okay. Now I'm going to put the punctures aside. So I have taken out some brads, I have taken out my acetate and some stamps. What have I forgotten? Probably my stamp block, of course. Oh, it's, you know, it wouldn't be me if I hadn't forgotten something. So let me just look for it. I'm not going to start the video, although I should. I have no clue where my blocks are, so I might have to abandon you and look for them. That annoys me. So I don't want to go there. Oh, come on, Sophie. Let me look. Okay, I got one. So let's take a stamp. Oh, here is my dog. Here are the 3 dogs. I want to just see what sizes I may or may not use. Actually, you would fit. You're a bit tall, but you would fit. But I don't think I'm going to use you. So I think that's the biggest. Let's try a clock. And I've got my StazOn inks. Some of them are brand new. Actually, all of them are brand new except for the black. Oh, they smell like almonds. Like the little pots of glue that we had when we were children at school. So let me just make a clock. Bit faded, but I overall like it. So I'm going to keep this one. Wet wipes, little wet wipes. Although it doesn't change much because it's permanent ink. Okay, so you go back to your place. I also have some mushroom. And I know I've tried. No, it was new. You work, of course. You don't. You almost do. So let's make one like this. Could we give it a background? Oh, Sophie, that's really, really daring, isn't it? Well, we can try. And shall we give it a background? Let me see. Let's get this one. So that's a brown, saddle brown. Oh, that's not a good idea because for sure I'm gonna get some on my fingers. There. Oh, no, 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 now is not the time. Look, you tried. Now is not the time. Ah, it's a bit smooched. Loki, sort de là. Let's see. Shh. Let's see if I can make it. Not convinced, but we still will try. But then I don't want the brown. I will go back to my black. And if it doesn't work, I'll just have the mushroom. We'll see. I'll just make us one with nothing around. These stems are just beautiful. Oop, not you, just you. Okay. You are going back here. Oh no, please, looky. I have taken out some insects. And insects, sometimes, why shouldn't they be blue? Smoothieberg. No, 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 no. These stems are no good. Right, so I knew it. So I am going to have a chicken. See, the chicken are better. Is it me, or is it the stamps? Shh. He has decided to be alone, and things are not about to get better. Because we are crazy, and we've decided, actually my son-in-law and my daughter had decided to get a dog, another one. They already have a Spitz and they wanted a Pomschi. So they went, they found one, and then my youngest daughter said, well, I think I want to have my first dog as well. And I said, well, you're 18, you do what you want, but you take care of it. So we went back yesterday, and I said I shouldn't have come, because guess what? We're having 3 baby Pomschies coming in a month. Yeah, I know. But you only live once, don't you? Just want to try another one. And, okay, you're just too big, but you're not. You're actually fine. But, so is it that only Tim Holtz stems are fine to use with stays on? What colors do I have? Red, black. Well, let's try this one. No. They actually are doing fine on the non-acetate. Okay, well, anyway, we are not only going to have stamps, so that is fine. Let's put the inks on the side. Now I am going to cut the prints that I could use. Which is this one. The chicken here is sort of fine, I think. It's not as smooth as the other one. So let me just... like this. And we'll just cut the chicken. And we should be good. At least for the big ones. So you, my friend, are going on the side. So are you. And now we are going to take our little bingo cards. That one is fine. And do we want the chicken? I think we do. I think they look great. So I'm happy with myself. Well done, Sophie. So now I just need to glue them behind. And I think I'm going to use double-sided tape. Oh, I have my awful double-sided tape, which, you know, spent too much time at the bottom of a drawer, but it is still fine. The only thing I don't like about this one is that it doesn't, how am I going to say it? It doesn't tear. You need to cut it. So I'm thinking, I know it shows. Because in the middle, it is not thick enough, I think. So I will just put a little bit of glue in the middle. Come here, my friend, come here. There you go. So my bone folder. You're hiding from me. I know you are, because I saw you 10 minutes ago. Yes, you are. It was hidden with the rulers. So I'm just going to press my double-sided tape. And I'm going to remove it. And I've put it on the wrong... No, I did put it on the right side. I knew I had done something stupid. It is what it is. There you go. I'm just going to punch my hole again and that will disappear. So we're all good here. So I have my issue here. Let me get my page. Are you the one? Yes, you are the one. There you go. All gone. So that looks good. I am now going with the second one. So this is the one like this, and this one is going to be like this. I'm going to cut the top. Okay, good. Tape. You will be able to use these as pockets, as flaps, in which case I would glue something on the back. We'll do one so that it's a flap. And yeah, just glue them in your journal. Bone folder. Why do I do that? Well, to make sure it glues well, and also because then it is way easier to remove the non-gluey strip. Technically. Okay, I explained why I did it, and now it's just, you know, showing the opposite. Well, it's a good day for Sophie. So yeah, we're going to welcome 3 puppies. Yeah. We're crazy. But, you know, life is too short. So if you can, if you have the means, if you have the time. Because I've always had dogs, but I do not regret, because I loved them. I shouldn't have had my dogs when I was working. But that's why I never had only one dog. Just, you know, so that they could keep each other company. But it's not the same. And I see it now because I have June, who is a crossbreed between a staff and something else. And but she thinks she's a small dog, and she is so clingy. She just wants to be with me all the time. She thinks she's a small dog because she's only surrounded. Well done, Sophie. Completely wonky. Well, it is what it is. And yeah, she thinks she's a tiny dog, but she always wants to be with me. She comes, you know, 10 times to check that I'm really here, and that she wants cuddles. So I give her cuddles. And then Sammy Sam, he's from a breed that I said I would have when I would retire because they need to have their owner. He cries every time I leave, but really cries. It's you know, it hurts, and sometimes I cannot take him with me. So yeah, and apparently it's sort of the same with the Pomchi. But because of the way we live, they should never be alone, really. Because me and my eldest daughter will be here almost, you know, all the time. So, yeah. And I know some people tell, oh, you're not going to be able to travel. Well, good, because I don't want to travel anymore. And actually, it's not true, because if I want to travel, because we all live in the same house, which is a big house, you know, my dogs will be looked after. Okay, making me lie again. I'll get you, don't worry. One, 2, 3, and now 4, there you go. There you go. Okay, so we've done the ones with stamps. So now we can take, I guess, another sheet of acetate. I need to use, I have scraps, but I haven't found them. I don't know where they are. I do keep scraps of acetate. It's been a long time since I found some in a thrift shop. Okay. We can have some cutesy stickers. It's just a matter of finding some that are not too big. This one is too big. Let's see. This is my weird box of stickers. They are the stickers that I never use and should use. A, because I have them. B, because they're pretty. But apparently they are not small enough. I'm sure I have some small ones. And if they're not small, they can be made small. But if I had some the right size, that would be good. Well, that's another one we can use. We need smaller ones now, don't we? No, we need one. We need one here. smaller ones. Tiny, tiny ones. I don't know, do we have tiny, tiny butterflies here? I strongly doubt it, but, you know, could be mistaken. And, okay. Then, I guess what we can do is put maybe some other stuff. Let's see. Not sure I want to use you, but I just want to see how that would look. We can try, we can try. Okay, so, first things first, I am going to glue the stickers on acetate. Well, I know I'm not needing the head, so the bottom of the sticker. So that's one. That's two. And here, that is three. There you go. Now, I did have another one, didn't I? It's not you. Did I lose it? Possibly. Possibly, possibly. Well, let's take care of these first. So I'm going to put my acetate. So 1, 2, 3. And so that's okay. So we're going back with our double-sided tape. Very quiet, Sophie. So, red we are. There we go. That's one. No. Two. I'm just checking each time to see if I have I need to make it shorter. But no, it is fine. So I haven't used Margaret's kits this month, the Black Mirror one, but I will. I'm just having trouble with my printers. None of them is happy to work. None of them want to comply, which makes me rather mad, but they don't seem to care. So I'll find a way, and hopefully I will be able to use it. Maybe on Saturday, because it looks really, really good. It was a good idea. Very good idea. Oh, come on, Shaky Sophie. You can do it. No, believe, believe. Yes, you see? Don't despair. Hopla. Yeah, I was about to do something wrong. There we go. The last one. Did I do something stupid? Yes, I did. Well, doesn't really matter, because I'm going to glue something behind it, I think. But you see, be careful, because that could happen to you too. If you don't want to put anything behind it, it'll be difficult. I just want to cut this little bit. Well, let's see if I can manage this one. And if not, I'll just do it off camera because it's taking me so long. Oh, well done, Sophie. This one you didn't measure. Oh, it's okay. I'm just going to cut. There you go. Works anyway. Okay, so for the little ones, what are we going to have? Da, da, da. What if we sort of cheat? I will still put acetate on top because otherwise it'll look weird. I need to do that. And for this I'm going to take, you don't want to play with me? Fine. Somebody else wants to. Sorry. See? Much more willing to play with me. Okay. So I'm going to glue it. And I can do this. Goody good. So I'm going to cut around. Yeah, because it doesn't need to be that tall. So, wow, how am I going to do this? I'm going to put glue just on the transparent spots, like this. Like this. I am getting my little bingo card, and now I'm placing it the way I want. And there it's done. Landscapes. So these are mini postcards, but just get any sort of image that you like. So I need 2 of them. maybe this one. I need to see which one I like more. So you can take images from a book, or you can take a piece of postcard. Really, really anything that you like. Okay, we are green. So that's one. So same thing. I'm just going to put some glue on the borders. Where are you, acetate, that I can't feel? Acetate is gone. What did I do? Oh, check here. That's what I did. And while I'm at it, I'm gonna do the next one. I think I want to use the windmill. Yeah, windmill it is. Okay. So let me cut them and glue them. So everything is glued. Now the next step is what I've done here. So I've placed the little punched piece back into its place within the bingo card. Like this. I am now missing one bit, and it's supposed to be this one. There we go. Now this one. Like this. And the last one here. So, yeah, not always easy. Come on, do me a favor, go back in place. Go back in place. There you go. Well, yes. So now I need an owl. And I'm going to use these little things to put my circle in place. So what I need to do is to punch a hole. I have a piece of foam that I still haven't been able to locate. So here I am. I have brats, so I'll just put it in. Spread the legs. This one has decided to annoy me. Not to worry. So, same procedure. A brad. And now I remember that I wanted to use Oh no, that's correct. Sorry. Don't know why. I thought I wanted to use black on this one, but I didn't. There you go. The last one. Like this. Now, with the big ones. No, I'm going to have the other one. This I will have bronze. That's going to be fun because this one is really thick. So nothing complicated here. You place it wherever you like. No, that's not what I wanted. I wanted a brad. And the last one on this page. I put it here. Second one. And now the third one. This one, and then the last one. And June has brought a squeaky toy. Well, we're almost done, so. Come back, come back, come back. Okay. So, the last thing that I would do, what I've done is I've turned my bingo cards and I've just put some tape on my brads. And I'm going to glue a book page on the back. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some glue on my page. I don't know if I have 1 or 2 pages. I have 2. Like this. I'm taking one of my cards and placing it on my book page. Same with the other 2. Oh, it fell. I'll put it back. This one is much thinner than the other ones, so the circles will escape. If that's the case, you just put a second little holder, and that will do the trick. There we go. So let me just now cut around my cards. I think I need to change this bit because it's not how it used to be. And if that's the case, I'm greatly disappointed because I haven't had them that long. So that's one. Sorry. And then here, you can decide to ink them or not ink them. That's completely up to you. So, and now the last one, which not only is thinner, but also shorter, smaller. There you go. Ah, yes, good idea. Put your hands in glue. So this is where we are now. So this one I'm going to use on this side because that are glued on that way. So it will be a pocket in a big journal. So this one is finished. Then these two will be horizontal. And because they're going to be horizontal, I'm going to use them as flaps. So I am going to get my crocodile. And I'm just going to punch 2 holes. Let me see. One here. And one here. We need eyelets. Do we have eyelets here? Yes, we do. Do we have 2 eyelets of the same size? Yes, we do. And what I would do is actually punch the same holes at the same distance on a journal page. And then I would put in a string, tie it with a knot to make my flippy flap. So there you go, you have a flap. So the only thing that you need to do is put something here. We'll have a look once we've done both on what we can put here, what we have. So that's not the right one. There we go, 1. And there we go, 2. Let's have different eyelets. I need something to widen my holes with, and that is going to be... Who is available for this? Well, that might be a bit too much, Sophie. You're too strong. You are so strong. Oh, Brutus. Brutus. So don't be like me. Don't exaggerate. Okay, that's one. Let's be a bit less brutal. Oh, what's wrong, sweetie? Qu'est-ce qu'il y a, ma fille? There we go, we have 2. So we have our 2 flaps. I'm not going to put the string now because obviously I don't know on which page they will go and what color they will have. So if they are like this, they will open like this. And I just need something nice to glue. I happen to have a pair. And what else did I know I have a box here. And I do have a mushroom. Do I have something better than the bear? I have another mushroom. I do have other animals. Let me see. I did fussy cut yesterday evening quite a lot. That could be something that is too big. Oh, Murphy. Let's have a look. So, I need for this to go back where it belongs. I need ink, which is here. You don't need. We also need labels. Where are the labels? It's here. So. Okay. We have a couple. Let's see what we can do. So we have, I am going to glue my mushroom first. Let's ink our little rabbit. And we need something here, and I guess what we need here is a postal stamp. What do I have postal stamps here? I do, but they are not the ones I want. So me think. Where are my postal stamps in a box? Ouch. Here. Some of my postal stamps because I have many more. What about putting it in the right way? Well, why not? Because I never use the hands. I've had this for the longest time. There you go. We have one. So, same thing, bit of ink. We are going to glue our mushroom. Yep, I'm going to do that. So I'm inking the edges. I could glue my rabbit on something and then, so that it's sturdier, glue the rabbit here, but not on the page, and then make it as a pocket. But I'm not going to. Because I think this video is already a bit too long. But I wanted to show you what I do with these once I've made them. Here you go. A bit of ink on our little rabbit. All these animal images coming from a Dutch book, which is from the Reader's Digest, and the images are really, really nice. And I brought these back from my last trip to the Netherlands, where Margaret and Corina just gave me an incredible amount of books. Isn't that cute? Isn't that cute? Does it need something? Maybe it does need something, but I'm not sure. I found in my stash that I had more of the Tim tape, so I'm going to use them. I'd rather use Margaret's ones, but for the moment, the ones that I've printed are far too pinkish, and I can't print, so it's also a good way to make use of what I have. There you go. And maybe another size. I especially like the sort of more green ones that Margaret has. I really, really like the color. There we go. So we've done for the day. Let's have a quick look at where we used bingo cards. We punched holes in our bingo cards, used acetate. On some of them we stamped. On some of them we glued stickers. Nope, that's a little image. So on this one you have a sticker. And they all close back with this little metal thingy. So this one has a back because it's going to be a flap. Then we have this one, which is also going to be a flap. So same thing, we have little windows with images, flowers, and something printed. And on the back we have a collage. And then we have this one. So same thing. And this one will be a pocket, so there's nothing on the back. I really, really like the mushroom. They really, really came out well. So I hope you've liked what we've done today. I have. It's a first, and I'm really happy I had this idea. I'm going to see you again on Saturday. Not sure what we will be doing. I just have in my mind that it's been a long time since I did a journal, so maybe that's what we're going to do. We'll see. And maybe we'll find the opportunity to use Margaret's digital of this month. Okay, well, in the meantime, I wish you all well. Take care and see you on Saturday. Bye-bye.